Okay, what's going on, Grand Rising? Today is Wednesday, May the 8th, 2024. What we're going to be looking at here today is going to be dollar index and the futures market. Really quick, I'm just going to do a quick top-down analysis just of what happened overnight and what we're kind of looking at going into today. Just really quickly. Now, I've already went in and marked all my, I like to redo everything on Wednesday, yearly opens, monthly opens, etc. So really quick, coming off of the dollar index here on the weekly, we are pretty bullish for the week. The last 2 days we've had two strong days of strength. And when this happens, usually we have XXX USD or anything that's paired against the dollar is going to be doing the opposite of the dollar. So like your Euro USDs, your GBP USDs, and a lot of the times your indices and futures markets will push against the area or the way that the dollar is going to go. So I'm anticipating that we push up here on dollar index possibly into 105.80s, a little bit below 106, and see what we do once we get into here. And once we slip this internal liquidity here and this equilibrium price level of this 4 hour swing since the month of May open, right? Because since May's open, we kind of went up, showed as if we were going to continue bullish, and then we just fell off a cliff back down to 105. So I don't know if we broke the bullish run. I think we could still, continue to find our way. But right as of right now, I would anticipate another bullish day and possibly a close right over this wick 105.90. Now, when it comes to futures, we've come off, one, two, three, four really, really good days since the monthly open of May. So one, two, three, four, and now we're starting to see some retracement. So the one thing I'd say about this is I was anticipating that uh, futures markets for NQ would go at least like 18,350, 18,400, slipping this wick, just because of the fact of where ES was. Now, ES, before the session started yesterday, had already pretty much pushed up into this area of where we want to focus. So what we're focused at, just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm pointing at, is this last up candle, right? We came up, we slipped this wick, and now we've kind of started to reject. And then similar thing here. Let me make sure that I do this right here. And same thing here is, we're looking at that same candle here on NQ, right, on the daily and understanding where we're at in the whole scheme of everything. And so for me today, we've already started off so bearish that I think that, for the New York session that we're very oversold. So we might end up seeing some buys come into the market before, more sells come in again to really push this down, right? Because they're showing us something pre-market, which is pretty, that's something they like to do before the market open. Now going into that H4, I was like, I hope the internet didn't clap. Okay. So really quick, make sure I'm logged in the right one. Okay, so going into the H4, right, for this 4 hour candle that ends in about 30 minutes, we were pretty bearish for this candle. So we are going to start making our way back down to the opening of the week, which is market open on each one of these. As you can see the prices if you're watching the recording. Then we may end up doing that. We may end up breaking down. I'm kind of looking at equilibrium from this 4 hour swing that we got last week. So last week we were looking at, the price coming down under this 4 hour. It slipped right under that 17,400 area and then rallied up. And we were able to take part of that, right? So now, since we understand 4 hour swings, we can look at the equilibrium of this previous low to this new high and kind of get an idea of 17,800 could be an area where if price does sell off, where we're going to be looking. Okay, so now going into the 1 hour, like more intraday, the differences I can already kind of see is that, these aren't equal highs. YM kind of does its own thing. I'm really just watching it for the price action structure and technicals of it all, but it's showing that weakness going lower low away from its daily in London, and YM is pretty good. And then same thing here with ES. Now, the one thing I think is very interesting, and I'm a better buyer than I am seller, is how this, these has shaped up overnight into London and pushed, right? So if price is, like I said, going to continue to fall to fill the previous resistance support area, inefficiency expansion candle 17.8, then you would want to wait for pullbacks back, I would say, above daily open before you'd sell it again. So that's kind of why I'm like, well, maybe we do sell off and go farther. We go below market open and then maybe we buy up closer to 18. But I also could see once I show you guys smaller time frames where it could be a little different. So really quick too, I'm not going to spend too much time on BTC. But BTC, we did finally kind of come up and close higher here on this daily, and then we've shown weakness ever since that 64,000. So I would love to see price back in the 54,000s. Oil, we're still around that 79, 78 area. So wanting to see this inefficiency filled at the 75 quarter level, and just kind of watching gold. Okay. Now, really quickly, when it comes to intraday, it already feels like I've missed out a little bit on some of the move, but that it's not what it is. So we will still find our move. So this is going to be NQ, right? So I want to show all three of them actually here really quick. Okay, so here's the price here. Right, so this is all three of them. You have NQ, ES, and YM. YM's already kind of showing 15-minute strength going into New York with only 2 minutes left. And we're kind of getting a similar same thing here, right? Now, when I bring over, we're having a lot of blicks today. It's kind of crazy. So when I bring over, ES and then kind of just show you it's 15.5, we've had a 15-minute higher open, higher close, and now we're starting to get the 15.5-minute setup, I believe. So if you look at the risk from 51.88 and three quarters, right? 51.93, that's only 89. Yeah, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. So that's a 5 point risk to the lows. And if you can get back to daily open, let's just say like you took an entry inside this candle, for example, right? And price went up to daily open, that'd be about 20 points risking five. So that's a really, really good R to R. So I don't like that small time price action, but we got about 1 minute left. I'm gonna focus my efforts on NQ and seeing where I can, find possibilities there. But looking at all of them, they all are in an area, like I said, where we can anticipate possibly a little bit of retracement of the London price. And we get from A to B. We're just looking to hit our goals and hop off here as fast as possible. I like this price here. Now, what I would personally want to see after this New York Open is price to rally, close, and come back down and give me a chance to buy it there. Let me take a look at ES just so you can kind of see. Just like I was talking about, right? That price was perfect. Right from that area below New York Open, putting your stop at the low, you have 5 point risk. I mean, that's pretty good. So really want to watch this area, kind of like I was with ES, going into 9, see if we get that 5 minute closure higher. Now we are getting a pretty good extension on ES right now, right? So that pull up and then pull back down, you can start evaluating the open of this candle and the low, right? So the open of this candle here is going to be 51.89. Your stop loss, or the open of this candle, sorry. The open of this candle would be 51.89. So 51.94, and then your stop loss would be 51.88. So that's not bad at all. Now everything's kind of pushing here. So let's see if we get this first 5 minute close. So really, really good expansion there. Still want to watch ES here. I like how ES is building at the same time, to be honest. And So I'm going to continue to watch that here in the middle. $18.78.50. So it might have already taken off right there. I'm just kind of looking to see if this would have been a move for me. Market, trade rate, da, da, da. Okay. Okay, so now if it was to push back down into this candle, that would be a lot better, right? And then my risk being at that 78, 78 and a quarter. Okay, so we're just waiting on that 5 minute to close. But I'd like this low. I'd like to use this low too, 18,072, but I also like I said, the 78s here. So we'll see how it goes. I really want to see how this 5 minutes going to close. Because I want to make sure I'm buying inside of a pullback. So kind of being patient here. That was actually a pretty good one right there off that little tap candle. So that actually might be the one, but I'm not gonna have that fear of missing out. It's fine. And ES looks really good from its open with that 5 minutes. So we'll see here. I want to see that close higher here, honestly. Okay, good. Now as it pulls back after closing higher, then it makes more sense to grab the entry. So if it can slip back below here now, I would like this area somewhere in here with my stop at the low. Preferably, at New York Open would be great. But that area is nice too. And so 835. The price did close higher right there. So I may have hesitated right there just a slight bit, unfortunately. ES looking really good from that bounce too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna probably I want to get in right here at the 18100 level as it's pushing down. Let's see if it gives me one more. So 18100, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that same risk, and then what I'm looking for price to do is to get above 18150 here. All right, so 18150s here would be like this. 18150 looks good. Now I'm kind of having to go do something here today, so I'm trying to really get in here and get out. I like ES, like I was saying. Right, that's a really, really beautiful price action there on ES. Matter of fact, I want to take a picture of it. There's a beautiful pullback, how the price should look. And that was really nice. I like both of these today. Okay. Okay, this looks really good here. So as we push, if I see any kind of negativity, I'll exit a contract. As of right now, I like the price. And I want to take a screenshot of this one too, because this was nice, but it wasn't as nice as ES. but it was really nice. So now, me personally, I want to see this 5 minute close and this 15 minute close, but I'm looking at all three, right? And I'm watching their 1 hours and I'm watching their 4 hours here on my left. And those prices look really good. The reason why I really wanted this possibly for NQ today is just how they stacked Asian and London liquidity. All right. So if we can, go from 18.1 to 18.2, that's a pretty good trade. So really trying to, not focus here and focus on this 5 minute open and 5 minute closes. So like right here is really where the focus is. And wanting to see if price is going to continue in this manner from here. Now looking at ES, it looks pretty good still. Take a look at the small time price action here really quick. That looks really good. All right, that's the price you want to see away from New York. So I like it. See if we can continue to get this push here for this 5 minute close. So price is rallying here for us really good. Really nice here. And so what we want to do personally, what I want to see is like this is like your last little high right here on the 15 and 5 right here. So if we can get up to 18,150, that's really good. And then when I look at a 5 minute, if I can break that structure right here, then I know I'm off to the races and I probably need to drop a contract for the day. So yeah. And then I just want to show this just for the video's purposes. 1 hour price is amazing, right? 1 hour price looks really good. So we're really watching right here. Let's watch NQs are. So if I need to drop, I'm gonna go ahead and drop one when I see a little bit of hesitation. All right. No reason not to. My entry's a little high. So we'll see how this presents if it breaks there. All right, watching this 5 minute closure is key. Watching for that 1 minute structure break if it's gonna break. And watching for this 15 minute close here in 5 minutes. So if this 5 minute can continue doing what it's doing, it's fine. Just gotta be patient. And I'm watching all of their 15s and they look like they're gonna close relatively pretty strong. So I just gotta be patient here. So getting back up to daily open would be 18,194, and getting back to that whole level would be really nice. So let's see here what we get. So if we break structure right here, this is when I'd probably exit the contract if they started to even show me any weakness there. So good push so far. We got about 4 minutes before this 5 minute or 15 minute close. So that's going to be the key for me. Gotta be patient here. Still looking strong for 15 minute closes on the other two assets. So I'm really focused on that 5 minute and that 1 minute not breaking structure. So I need to be focused. I need to be focused. They're still watching here. Looks pretty good. Like I said, just got to see how this 5 minutes going to close. 15 minutes going to close. Really good price. You see how that 5 minutes starting to unfold. That 1 minute price action isn't breaking. I do want to point this out really quick if I have a chance, is that ES is very strong as well. Right, ES looks really good on the build, right? Back up in the point of interest. So as of right now, we're good on this. We just want to see how this is going to close. Like I said, if we can push back up to 18.2, I think we're gonna call it a day. We'll cut a contract, and then I got to go outside and work on some work with my girlfriend's dad. So we'll see how this closes. Day 15 minute has 1 minute before the close. So I'd like to see some volatility come in here and really pump the price. Yeah, because I at least want to see 18,150 and at least then pump above the 18,160s, 170s. That'd be really nice. Nice pump. 15 minutes are looking good. Felt like we were definitely oversold for the day. So 15s are all closing really strong. 1 hours look really good. So I think we could make our way up to at least equilibrium today. That would be interesting to see. Really watching these 5 minutes, higher open, higher close, higher open, higher close is what I want to keep seeing, basically. 52 coming up on ES. I think 18,150 is going to be the area for us on NQ. So I think if we need to reach up a little farther. So price on the 5 minute and 15 are looking really good here going into the close of this hour candle. Let me take a look at that 4 hour too really quick. Yeah, so it's really down to those 1 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to partial some just because I have other stuff to do today, but I haven't gotten any weakness yet to maybe really want to. But let's do some right. 5 minute price looks really good still here. So I'm watching it here. Want to see if it can pop up there. Really nice. Really nice, really nice, really nice, really nice. So a lot of volatility on all the assets right now. ES and NQ looking beautiful today. No sign of weakness, right? Higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. Big pushes, right? So I want to see if they can push that 5 minute level. We get to ES is pushing really quickly.
The Poco 5200 we're holding there at the moment.
So I like it there. I'm gonna go ahead. Is there any weakness there? I'm gonna go ahead and pull one right there. So I sold a contract there. Now what I'm gonna do is reduce, make sure and change this, modify down to 1. Modify this down to 1. And now we're just gonna watch. The price is running in our favor here now. And just have a partial on now. So to be honest, what I'm waiting for is, TPs to smack. Now, one thing you got to remember too, when you do reduce that position down, I know it had to take profit. Let me see here where it was. Okay, so sell limit. Okay, nice, 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 nice. So our entry was 18.1. So let me have it at 18.305. So that's really good, honestly. Nice, 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 nice. Let's go. Let's go. Really nice push here. Really nice push. So I plan to exit today somewhere in there, at least trail my risk. We break this 5-minute structure, 15-minute structure here going into 9. And we get this 1 hour. I'm going to show this really quick for the video. And we get this 1 hour engulfing candle. Sweeping this internal liquidity was big for me today. So NQ is running.
Consider putting out an order then, has that been 15?
So I like price right now. I like how it's going. Still looking pretty good here. And so what I'm going to do with what I have left, if we can break this, I'll go ahead and trail this risk because there's nothing that I personally want to risk at this point of the day. All right, so New York Open is fine. My entry is still about 20 points higher though. So I'm probably only going to be in here till about 9 today. So really want to see if we can get to those 230s, 18.230. So I actually might 1 to 2. I might actually move um my take profits into 50% of that inbounds fill. So like 18.230s, 18.225s. But we'll see how it closes, how everything finishes here. Take a look at ES really quickly. So really nice. So we're not breaking that area very, as of right now. So I don't want to accept risk on this type of trade. I want to be able to see if this 5-minute, 15-minute here going into this new hour can close higher. Now they pull it all the way back down, so be it. We've already closed some partials for the day. But yeah. I just have stuff to do today.
See when that happens, and then an early reversal. You're at this point, you're pretty sure that the reversal is on the other parameters.
The price is looking pretty good here. We can get up to the 18.2s. We're gonna have a really, really nice day on our hands.
I just dropped down to a 1 minute chart and then just look at the time.
So I really like the targets here. And so what I'm gonna do today, like I said, that'll be over 100 plus points here. Yeah, we're looking really good. So 5 minute close coming up. We're closing above the level. Technicals is showing us like, we're probably gonna break this area of the swing of the day. So I would anticipate possibly if we can continue to get 5 minute open, 5 minute closes here, that we're gonna push into that daily open area. Okay, so we're at that area. We're back to daily open on YM. So if we can start closing above there, I think the strength can really start to show. Um, Really good price action today. So I like this push we're getting here on NQ. I just really think we're going to get that push into the area that we want. And so if price fails in that area and doesn't go higher, I don't want to be susceptible. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get out here at the, let's just say 225s. My entry was at 84, so 25s would be really good. Now I can do a couple things here. I could have it already set, or what I could do is I could trail the risk, but I have stuff to do today, so I don't really have the time. I do have the time, but I just don't have the time, so I want to go out there and help them. So I don't want to sit here and not be helping out. Now we are technically closing 15-minute higher high, so I think we could run for that liquidity. Since I do have a little bit of time, I'm going to move this to 250 just for a second. But I'm looking to take profit in that pocket no matter what. So now the cool thing about this is ES is doing exactly what we want to see. So it's pretty good. Okay, so we're pumping here. NQ is looking good. 5 minute opens, right? Something I really focus on. All right, 5 minute opens here. So as long as this 5 minute open here continues strong too, I think we can go on and push on up through our TP areas. Now those 1 hours are engulfing, so you could anticipate after a 1 hour engulf, you could anticipate basically a pullback, right, into the last down candle here. But for me personally, I'd like to see them just continue this run today, um, on up. So one more push up, closer to daily open. I'll probably go ahead and take profits. Let me see what 50% of this is right here, so I can really gauge my take profit here. All right, so this could be a really good area to exit. The 227s, 226s. So I'm gonna watch that area closely here over here. All right. So that's kind of what I'm looking for is TPs in that area where noobs have sold double tops. Okay, so we're not getting that strength that I want to personally see, but we're gonna see here in this next minute if the 9 a.m. players are gonna come in or not. Me personally, I would like to see them not retrace this price and these 15 minutes stay strong and open strong one more time up to their daily opens. But what they like to do is they like to retrace that price right here, um, at 9 a.m. and then pull back and then go again for the target. But let's see how they close this candle. Do they close above this area or they close below? And what that 5 minute looks like. So we got about what? We got about 30 seconds to see what's gonna happen here. I like to push up to daily open at minimum. And what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I am gonna actually go ahead 250s. I like it still here. So we'll wait. I still have time to kind of manage, but I'm gonna have to leave here soon. So good 15-minute close on all three, good 1 hour close engulfing here on NQ. But I don't want to take myself out of the move. So 5 minute price still opening pretty strong, looks good. 1 minute price looks good in that area. I'm getting higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low. All right. So price is extending up. Very nice. And so remember, I've already parceled some of this move, which this could have been even bigger day, but this is looking pretty good. Had some down days, so I've had some down days, but we're coming on to a winning day. Okay, so we're still looking for that 15 5 minute price. I'm getting rushed to leave, so we'll see how this presents. 15-minute ES looks good still. We did close higher high, which that makes me a little bit more confident that we'll get to the targets possibly here with NQ, right? This is kind of like the level of bullishness to me in my eyes as of right now, right? And if we continue to stay strong above that level, I wouldn't see why we wouldn't continue up higher at this point and go through straight through that target. So let me see where I'm at for today. So we're watching this breakout test essentially. So we're still looking pretty good here. I'm gonna end up having to set an alert here because I'm gonna end up having to add alert. I'm gonna have to go here soon. If not, take profit here in a second. Okay, guys, so we're still pushing up to that target area. We're looking pretty good, so we'll see what happens here. So I like how this is, so I really want to focus. I want to focus on this here. All right, if we can just push on up through, then great. 15-minute strength, great. You know, here between 9 and 9:15. If we can't, then I'll cut out of here, most likely. ES is kind of starting to fail. You know, I don't like how that price is starting to look. I'm not getting a 1-minute structure break though yet. So I'm still gonna be patient here. So really watching this price action here. Now, if I get, you know, pretty much like a line graph break here, anywhere on that 1 minute, I would want to probably cancel this out today. Really, really good pushes here.
It's not very great to have this. I like to invest in one of support box of more structures. Very much one of the yeah.
Price looks really good here. We're pushing into that daily open. So I really like the price still here. Could have left a 2, but I'm glad I exited something, but there really was never a reason to. But let's watch right here. So I'm probably gonna, cause I'm probably gonna have to leave here soon. I'm probably gonna trail my wrist to this 18 150 18,160 area. 18,160. I said what 18,150, 60. 18,155, 18,160 area. Just because it's kind of starting to slow down. Yeah, and that 5 minutes starting to turn gold. So what I'll do is I'll trail the risk on what I have left up until probably here soon. We'll see how this candle closes, if it actually breaks lower here in about 7 seconds, or if it just kind of tests that area like that. Didn't close lower, so I'll probably close that for today and be out of here. If it goes higher, it goes higher. But that was a good session for Into the Futures for today. I need to get out here and help. Um, Okay, so price could continue up, but for today, for Wednesday session, May the 8th, 2024, that's going to be it. We managed pretty good. We got the bounce off the area. We ended up getting up here. There'll be a lot to go over on the recording. Yes, I think we will go have price still go into the 18 to 20 areas, but I just personally have already, I'm already good for today. So I appreciate you guys watching this. Go back on the last few other um, videos and just kind of see, there's not every day is sunshine and rainbows, right? Not every day is going to be beautiful, but the days that are, you got to take, what they give you and do your best with that. And honestly, like I said, it still hasn't really showed me anything. I do want to watch this 9-10 close here really quickly. So yeah, I like my exit. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace.